You presented your values and your existence in a very male-dominated market, which we call cybersecurity.
I really feel that there is a need of having a secure environment because today the world is very vulnerable.
So how does InfoSec Train doing these things, customizing the learnings for the learners, for the company, for other people?
Our approach is different for every industry and then every organization in that industry. Major loophole in any organization, with no offenses, their employees.
Welcome, Deepti. Thank you for taking your time to join us today. It's great to have you with us, and we'll be having a great chat hopefully today. We all know who you are and your presence in the market in terms of a company and in terms of a leader. That's very great. But let's start from the bottom line. It's very rare to find, but it's true also. You presented your values and your existence in a very male-dominated market, which we call cybersecurity. Starting from one thing, we both know that everything is changing across the globe. Since we know that things are changing so fast and so fast. Being a mother, you also have an idea about being looking of people. Keeping that point in mind, to understand one thing, how does InfoSec Train is keeping up this fast changing environment or technologies to cybersecurity and to present their own existence in the market?
First of all, thank you so much, Anas, for having me today. And it's really a pleasure to present my views to my audiences as well. So we believe in creating a collaborative learning environment, one that fosters a community of learners and professionals who can share knowledge, experiences, and insights. Also, online forums, discussion groups, and social media platforms facilitate continuous learning and information exchange for our trainers, experts, and learner skills. So having said that, as you said, yeah, I'm a mother as well. I can easily empathize with the challenges and the problems this industry is facing. And as we always try to protect our kids from the external world, I really feel that there is a need of having a secure network as well as having a secure environment, because today the world is very vulnerable. Everything is available online, and thus I really felt a dire need of having conceptual knowledge as well as practical knowledge of cybersecurity or IT security in every domain, wherever we are, whether we are starting from our journey as a fresher or whether we are a professional. It's always good to be well aware of the challenges and the vulnerabilities.
That's very nice. Looking for the second part, I mean, after this, one thing comes to learning, which we realize, which you all realize, it's called customization. Whenever we customize something for some specific people, it makes us more our feelings, like it has been done for us. So how does InfoSec Train doing these things, customizing the learnings for the learners, for the company, for other people? I mean, this will be very great to understand how you are doing this.
Okay. So as I'll correlate this from my previous answer only, as I said, we try to empathize with our audiences. We try to understand their challenges. So our approach is different for every industry and then every organization in that industry. We tailor our offerings according to the unique needs, risk profiles, existing skill sets, and operational environments. But one thing which remains constant is that is the very first step called training need analysis, where we work closely with the clients to understand their specific challenges, goals, and existing posture of the company. Through this assessment, we propose a solution tailored to different roles, skill levels, ensuring that each employee receives relevant and targeted and focused training. It is not generic, because every industry is very different. Every company have a different decorum, have a different employee training methodology. So we cannot have a unanimity amongst every training program. It has to be customized as per their individual requirement.
I mean, that's great. Don't you think it brings a lot of amount of challenges also to satisfy each and every person to make it believe that they can do?
Indeed, it does. But then until and unless we don't get into their job roles and we don't get into their, practical approach of helping their employees to learn and then perform. We cannot penetrate in any organization, and we cannot help the enterprises unless and until we don't deep dive into the challenges their team members are facing. So thus, it's very important to know their challenges and make them ours, and then draft something customizable, which is really working well for our customers.
Great. That shows you people are so much involved in people's satisfaction, and that's brought us a great feedback we wanted to listen from Infosec. That's very great. Very nice. After having interaction with a lot of clients across the globe, do you have any one thing in your mind right now, anything in your mind which can give us a lessons to understand that this is something which is very close to you in terms of client story, where your involvement has been great enough to brought us into the reality? So
okay, I can't name the client here because of the privacy contracts that we have with them. But definitely there's a multinational conglomerate specializing in electronics and entertainment industry. They sought a training partner. They were looking for a training partner to assist them in securing their custom application. They wanted to integrate security measures early on in the application development lifecycle, specifically during the design phase. We provided them with a comprehensive threat modeling solution which empowered them to adopt an efficient approach to application security by initiating security measures alongside the development process. We guided their development teams in accurately analyzing, documenting the potential risk, vulnerabilities, and attack vectors. By considering security from the initial phases of the development, they mitigated the risk of vulnerabilities and potential security breaches. As a result, they avoided the costly consequences of addressing security issues post-development, which typically incur additional expenses, efforts, and time.
Looking to this part, how does Infosec train looking for the new technology, new trends? I mean, when I talk about new technology, the first thing comes into my mind is AI, artificial intelligence. How you are thinking about this, how you're planning this, your future goals for these things, or you really acknowledge this, that this is something which really needed to be in our system, in our plans or not?
Indeed, it is there. And absolutely, at Infosec Train, we recognize the impact of emerging technologies like AI, ML, and as AI becomes increasingly integrated into various systems and processes, it opens new attack avenues that cybersecurity professionals need to be prepared for. To address this, we have invested in developing cutting-edge training modules that cover AI-specific cybersecurity considerations. Our courses touch upon topics such as machine learning, AI, and defending against AI-powered cyber threats. We leverage real-world case studies and hands-on exercises to ensure our learners gain practical experience in these technologies. In addition to AI, we are also at the forefront of data privacy trainings as one of the few official partners of the International Association of Privacy Professionals, which is IAPP. Infosec Train offers comprehensive data privacy training programs. These courses are designed to meet the growing demand of privacy professionals in an era of increasing data protection regulation like GDPR, DPDP Act, and so on. Our partnership with IAPP ensures that our training content is always up to date and aligned with the global privacy standards. So we are looking for the updated trends which we have to introduce to our audiences in the real time. And we never, stay with what trends are already going on in the market. We always try to think ahead of times, and we try to imbibe all the custom solutions or the customized trainings as well, so that the market is ready for the type of trainings that we are bringing in. And I totally agree that market is ready. They are looking for solutions which are not readily available. AI ML trainings must be there, but no one as of date is on a professional level delivering it under the security vertical. So when AI and ML have their respective challenges, how are we planning to have a secure environment under these deliverables that has to be taught to the professionals who are bringing in all these solutions in their system at an enterprise level? So definitely we are working on that.
That's very well you mentioned about everything. You made it very clear. Just for a part of curiosity, what will be the few things would you like to add to the upcoming new learners, the students who just enter to the jobs, or the learners who are into the job field for more than 2-3 years, because they are the more stakeholders in this domain. So any few things, or from your end, you wanted to give a heads up to them, or any additional, you can say, advice to them, what would be the 3-4 advice you would like to add to them?
See, primarily I would like to add here is that first and the foremost suggestion I would like to give here is the freshers or the students and the children who are coming out of their colleges or even the schools, they must start thinking about the opportunities and the options available for the cybersecurity, and they have to think about the job readiness instead of only looking for a professional training or just thinking about how they can engage their education with the future courses. So they must think about how this industry is working, how cybersecurity is working, and how enterprises are welcoming the fresher these days in their system. Secondly, a very important thing which I feel is so far there are very limited enterprises who are working towards the proactive approach of having security trainings in their system. It's always reactive. Whenever they get some project or whenever they get some requirement on their customers end, wherein they have to prove certain certifications, only then they plan their team members to go for the trainings of their employees. So it has to be a proactive approach. A proper hand holding must be given to all the employees, be it from the security domain or non-security domain. They must think about all the employees, wherein the major loophole in any organization, with no offense, is their employees, because someone who is accessing all the network information which is available on the enterprise system, they can access, and by mistake, by unintentional mode, they can transfer it to the external world. So the privacy and the data management has to start at a very early stage, and with all the employees, rather than only working at a very concentrated level, which right now is the security domain. And I really prefer that instead of only CISOs coming to us for the training of their security domains, they should come for an overall impact in the organization. And enterprises must start planning their budgets for the security of their data, for their networks, for the risk management and other stuff parallelly.
It was very wonderful to having word with you, personally saying. It's very insightful for me as well. And we got to do a lot more from you. Anything you wanted to add from your end?
All I can say to end up this discussion is that I want more people to be self-aware of, even if they're not coming for any trainings to InfoSec Train. They should learn more about the cybersecurity and the security management stuff and the privacy, how the world is evolving, how the phone or the network which they are using, how their laptops are vulnerable. They should be aware of what they are accessing and how they are sharing their information in the outside world. They must be self-aware of. And if they need any training, we are always there to help them, to train them, to groom them. But in case if they are not looking for any professional handholding, then also we wish them all the best. And we just want the world to be a more secure place in terms of the networks, in terms of the data, and with the looking at the challenges everybody is facing these days. We just wish everyone to be safe and secure.